Welcome on board Inspired by Nature. This is my floating home. It's autumn, that time of year when the leaves fall from the trees. All the plants and the leaves decay into the ground, into Mother Earth, and prepare nutrients ready for new growth in spring. And even though the skies can be a bit grey and dull, and it can be cold and windy, there's still a lot of beauty to be seen and witnessed out there. Like the crumpling sound of the leaves when you're walking along the towpath. My YouTube channel is not just about narrowboats. It's about sharing a wonderful experience with you, and that wonderful experience is connecting with nature, enjoying tranquility, finding space and peace, and feeling good inside, taking you away from what's going on in the outside world. And at the moment, with a lot of things going on in the outside world, we really do need to find that peace of tranquility and that stillness. And one of them ways that I find that peace and tranquility is like getting up early in the morning and looking outside and watching the mist on the water. Might be a bit cold and chilly out there, but it's beautiful and it makes you feel good. October, it's my birthday. And to celebrate my birthday, I went off to the East Coast, Bridlington, revisited my childhood playground. That's where I was brought up. And it was wonderful to be next to the sea again, to feel that beautiful energy, smelling that sea air, listening to the seagulls, paddling in the water. It was absolutely wonderful.
Who lives in a house like this? It's Paolo C, who produces all the wonderful music for my channel, including jazz.
When it's recorded.
If I turn that down, and turn that up, theoretically you should be in the same place, shouldn't you?
If you ever watch Countryfile, you'll have seen the presenter helping me set up this little bird feeder, and it's been going really well since John was on board the boat back in April of this year. But what I'm finding right now is that the birds are taking a lot more food now, and the reason is they're building up for winter. Like them cold temperatures are here, they need to build up a bit of fat content that gets them through winter, ready for spring again. So I'm going to have to go out to the shops and buy a few more fat balls for this one here and get some more seeds in. Some of you may have noticed that on my channel, episodes 1 to 16 are missing. There is a reason, but I won't go into the details. We won't go into the story about that. But the thing is, I've actually found some of the old footage and managed to re-edit and put it together. What I'm going to show you right now is one of my favourite birds along the canal, and that is the beautiful kingfisher.
Just taking a gentle paddle down the canal. This is a beautiful stretch of the canal, and a beautiful day too. There's abundance of wildlife along the canals and rivers and streams. And you can see it for yourself by kayaking or boating, walking along the towpath, cycling, running. There's plenty to be seen, from just the butterfly to the squirrel. You might even spot a deer. One of my favourites is the kingfisher. Trying to spot the kingfisher can be quite difficult because they travel at quite a speed across the water, and they're quite low flying as well. So you're walking along the canal towpath and looking at the trees when the kingfisher is flying below you, just about a foot off the water. You've got to be very observant. Kingfishers don't nest in the trees, they nest in the embankments. They burrow a hole into the side of the canal or near a stream. although they look beautiful and clean, all shiny and colourful, they actually live in appalling conditions. They poo all over the place and it smells awful. Once they're on the perch and they're ready to fish, their heads will bob up and down. And the reason they're doing that is they're measuring the depth of the water where the fish is, trying to work out how far they have to dive down underwater to get the fish. When it dives into the water, if it was a normal bird, it wouldn't survive because the skull's not thick enough. But in the kingfisher, it has a big, thick skull. That's why it's got a bigger head, so it can dive in at them high speeds.
Many of you have been asking, can we have a boat tour? Well, absolutely, certainly yes. It's not a problem. As they say in South America, mi casa, su casa. Find yourself some space, get out in nature, stay grounded, find that tranquility and peace. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If you'd like to support me, there's several ways. You can either just subscribe and click the bell button and the like button. You can also become a patron. And if you become a patron, you get early viewing of all my episodes and extra content. You can get a bit closer. You can even chat with me. Or if you'd like to support me, simply buy me a coffee. I'll put all the links down below and also on my Facebook page. You can also find me on Instagram. Thank you for joining me on Inspired by Nature. I look forward to you joining me again very soon.